So for your razor, light or heavy? Let me know down in the comments. All right, today we had an all Yaqi shave. For our soap, we have Yaqi Black Pearl. Our brush, we're using the Caramel Cat Whisker with the 2-band Badger. And we use the Yaqi Ghost 90 DC Titanium. Yeah, DC dual comb. All right, more of that coming soon. All right, so we start with our soap, Black Pearl. This is a dupe of Christian Dior Sauvage, or as Barry and the guys have been saying recently, Sausage. There was a poster for Dior Sauvage and it looked like a bus stop. And it was Johnny Depp's big up-close face like this. And somebody crossed out the V and put an S on the poster. And so it says sausage. And then they drew a little hand with a sausage up under his nose. It was pretty funny. So Sausage. Okay, so that's what that is. It's a dupe of that. And I got the splash for this too, so that's what I'm wearing afterwards too. So, Black Pearl. Now, this is no longer available from Yaqi or Master Soap Creation. So, yeah, it's if you find one of these, if you're interested, you should grab it. Okay, our brush was the Caramel Cat Whisker with the 2-band Badger. Now, the funny thing about this is I also have the synthetic version. Yeah, two of the same. Got that right? Maybe. Is that right? I can't tell. Anyway, so, you know, I like both of them. This one's got a little more backbone than I prefer. But, yeah, it's not bad. The two, I think I prefer the Badger. I'm not sure. But, yeah, they're both... If I had to choose one to keep, I'd probably keep the Badger. I don't know. I like this is a good one. This was actually the first brush that Yaqi ever sent to me. So it's got sentimental value too, right? So, yeah. And I remember really wanting that coin. I thought that coin was like the coolest looking thing I'd ever seen. Yeah. Anyway. Great brush. I really like it. Okay. And our razor today. This just came in for review yesterday. This is not a review video, so I'm not pushing it as that. But this is the 90 DC Titanium Ghost. And DC meaning dual comb. It's closed on one side, open on the other. Okay, open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. Okay, anyway, very nice. I really enjoyed this. I've got a very, very nice... I mean, you know, I like open combs to begin with. So today I shaved only with the open comb side. I didn't switch it over to this side. So, but it is the 090 blade gap, which is what I like. That's kind of my sweet spot. So, and that's actually why I chose this, because they've got two titanium ones. One's 070, one's 090. I chose this one because the 90 is my sweet spot. But I just said that. Anyway, I was very happy with this. Very, very happy. This could be a daily driver. Yeah, this may take over a big spot in the den. We'll shave with the other side tomorrow and see how that goes. But yeah, I think, but you know what? I think there's a place in this world for both sides. Okay. All right, back to the question of the day. Light or heavy? You know what? Until I got this in my hands, I would have said heavy. I prefer stainless steel. I love stainless steel handles. I prefer them raw, not polished. I don't like them all shiny. I like them to look, just like they just came off the machine. Rough. I think that's that industrial look I really, really like. And I like a nice heavy razor. But today, I do have some aluminum razors, and they're nice. They're great shavers. Yeah, God's honest truth, Barry's Lone Star razor probably cleans me up better than any other razor in my den. It gets everything. That's a great razor, but it's light. It's an aluminum razor. Was it Alpha that makes those? Until I got my hands on this, I would have said heavy. But this titanium, the titanium, it's really light, but it feels substantial, if that makes any sense. It doesn't feel like an aluminum razor kind of feels light and airy. This feels light but solid. Yeah, it's kind of weird way to describe that. Anyway, I'm very happy with this, very, very much. I'm gonna have to weigh this and see what it comes in at. But anyway, that's it. That's it for today. I like a heavy razor, but my first try with titanium, I may be able to be swayed to the dark side. All right. Anyway, guys, I guess we will leave that at that. Let me know what type of razor you like, and we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all stay smooth.